Hi everyone, this is me, Jyotika Baby, founder of Happiness is Love. We make relationships better. Do you find it difficult to deal with criticism? Well, I do, and I'm sure I'm not alone. We all have difficulty in dealing with criticism, but nobody really teaches us how to constructively or in a healthy manner give criticism and receive it at the same time. Believe me, dealing with criticism positively is an important life skill that must be taught at school level. I had a lot of difficulty, and that's why I make these videos, so that we can learn, share, grow to be our better, kinder selves. At some point in your life, you would have definitely been criticized. Perhaps not in a very kind way. Sometimes it gets difficult to even accept criticism that is given well, but it all depends on your reaction. You can either use criticism in a positive way to improve, to grow, and do things differently for your own personal growth and development, or in a negative way that can lower your self-esteem and cause stress, anger, and sometimes even aggression. Well, this happened to me. If I was given criticism, I would push back, I would react, I would get angry and sometimes aggressive, which I realized was not helpful. When challenged by another person, it is common to react in a negative manner. Consider how negative reactions make you look, and more importantly, how they make you feel. The way in which you choose to handle criticism has a knock-on effect in various aspects of your life. Therefore, it is better to identify ways in which you can benefit and learn from criticism and use it to your advantage to be more stronger, wiser, and an able person. So let's talk a little bit about constructive and destructive criticism. I wish somebody had taught me this or trained me in this. My life would have been so much better, but I'm still learning, and I think this video will help you if you are struggling with dealing with criticism. So the difference between constructive criticism and destructive criticism is the way in which the comments are delivered. Although both forms are challenging your ideas, character, or ability, when someone is giving destructive criticism, it can hurt your pride, hurt your ego, and have negative effects on your self-confidence and your self-esteem. Destructive criticism is often just thoughtfulness by another person, but it can also be deliberately malicious and hurtful. Stop and think of that destructive criticism that was given to you, which was hurtful. We all have experienced it in our lives. Destructive criticism can also lead to a lot of resentment. What is constructive criticism? Constructive criticism, on the other hand, is designed to point out your mistakes, but also show you where and how improvements can be made. Constructive criticism should be viewed as positive, useful feedback that can help you improve yourself rather than putting you down. And I wish everyone was taught how to give constructive criticism, because sometimes we come from a place of love and caring. However, the way the message is delivered is unkind and unhelpful and mostly hurtful. So when criticism is constructive, it is usually received well. The person accepts it. It's easy to accept it, even if it still hurts a little bit. In either scenarios, always try to remember that you can use criticism to your advantage. So now, dealing with critical people. I've had so much difficulty and I've had so much pangs in dealing with critical people in my life, personal and professional. I wish I had this training, or somebody had educated me on how to deal with critical people. Some individuals are just critical by nature and do not always realize that they are hurting the feelings of the other person. If you know a person who's critical of everything, try not to take their comments too seriously. I know this is easier said than done, but this is very important for your growth and development, to not personalize their comments, as this is just a part of their character trait. If you do take negative comments to heart, just like I did, it will create unnecessary anger and resentment towards the other person, which could also damage the relationship. Remember, people who criticize everything or everyone or make hurtful remarks are the ones who really need help. The key thing to remember is that whatever the circumstances is, do not respond in anger, aggression, or disrespectful way, as this will create bad feelings and possibly a bad image of you. Try to remain calm and centered. I know it's easier said than done, but this can be practiced, and I have practiced it. I'm still work and learn, but this has been very, very useful and effective. Try to remain calm, compose yourself, collect your thoughts, treat the other person with respect and understanding. This will help diffuse the situation and potentially stop it from getting out of hand. Show that you are the stronger person and try not to be the one who's also reacting to the comments. Do not use it as a reason to offer counter criticism. If you challenge the other person, you may start an argument that will just be unnecessary and unhelpful. If you do feel that you may lose self-control or say or do something potentially damaging, simply walk away. It is one of the most powerful things to do. Simply get up and walk away. If you are in a work meeting, politely excuse yourself, leave the room until you've had time to gather your thoughts, calm yourself, and center yourself. Even though somebody's negative remarks may hurt, it is more harmful for you to allow their criticism to disrupt your self-confidence. So what do we need to do? We really need to take the positives out of the criticism. We all make mistakes all the time. It is human nature. You make mistakes, I make mistakes, we all make mistakes. As we go through life, we have plenty of opportunity to learn and improve ourselves, because life is all about learning and being our better, grander selves. Therefore, no matter what kind of criticism is aimed at you, sit back, analyze it to find something that you can learn from it. Instead of your narrative being, why me? What is this going to teach me? Why is this person attacking me? Stop and pause and think of, what has this come to teach me? How can I do something different that can help me in my growth and development? In material matters at work, school or social clubs, for example, try to take criticism on board to help you. When somebody is attacking your character, it is hard to accept it. I find it very, very difficult till today. But I have realized, I've started to change my narrative, that I am going to focus on the positive and take the best out of this criticism, not personalize it, not be spiteful or feel bitter, because maybe there is something for me to learn from this criticism. It is often that a slight, or like someone trying to say something about your character, is something that makes us all defensive. But use it as an opportunity for fair self-reflection. Take a step back, try to see things from the other person's point of view. Perhaps ask a friend for their honest opinion. Use criticism wisely and use it as a learning opportunity. See if it is possible that you can learn something about yourself, how others may be perceiving you, or you may be able to use the criticism to maybe improve your interpersonal skills. Like I said, we all learn by making mistakes. We all are work and learn. Learning how to deal with criticism positively is a superpower. It is a way that can help us improve our relationship with ourselves and others. I hope this video was useful to you. Thank you for all the love, support and encouragement. We are eternally grateful. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep inspiring.